Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. We've had a look at the federal court docket in the matter styled as Goncalves et al. Versus Washington State University. And Goncalves et al. Represents the family members of the 4 students who were catastrophically lost at 1122 King Road on November 13th, 2022. Mr. Goncalves as the personal representative for his daughter, Kaylee, and then personal representatives for the other 3 students, the family of Madison May Mogan, the family of Ethan Chapin, and also the family of Xana Kernodle. 4 family members, personal representatives of the estates of their respective children. The defendant is one Washington State University, a public university located in the state of Washington. And the plaintiffs have filed a multiple count complaint against Washington State University concerning their employment and also recruiting of Brian C. Kohberger from Pennsylvania, where he was residing prior to making his move across the country to Pullman, Washington, where he spent the first and only semester of his academic career at WSU, pursuing his PhD, and that was the fall semester of 2022. The plaintiffs are alleging multiple counts, including negligence, wrongful unaliving as it relates to Mr. Kohberger, and assert that WSU had a responsibility, a duty, and an obligation regarding Mr. Kohberger, who was not only a student, but he was a graduate teaching assistant. The case was removed from state court by WSU, where it had been filed by the plaintiffs. Judge Kimberly K. Evanson is the federal court judge who has been presiding over the case. And as of this afternoon, the 22nd of May, there's been nothing further filed on the docket for this case. The last item, Tuesday, April 14th, 2026, and this is the order regarding the initial disclosures and joint status report that Judge Evanson entered, directing the parties to have a conference and also put together the joint status report, which is due the Tuesday after the Memorial Day holiday. Unless this document is filed today, since Monday is national holiday here in the United States, we don't anticipate it will be filed on the 25th. We look forward to its filing on the 26th, its due date, and that will be a substantive filing by the 2 parties suggesting dates for discovery cutoff, for example, when any other parties could be brought into the case for mediation, which is required in federal court. There might also be a proposed trial date. Now, when Judge Evanson receives that, she will go ahead and enter a scheduling order. Most times the court, unless there's something unusual and unless the parties can't agree to a specific item, will go ahead and enter the scheduling order based on the joint status report, again, which is due Tuesday after the Memorial Day holiday, the 26th of May, 2026. And once that happens, we expect to see some movement in this case as the matter then proceeds into the discovery process, where it is anticipated that the parties will set each other's depositions, where there will be interrogatories, requests for admissions, and also potentially some non-party discovery, maybe even a deposition request. Brian C. Kohberger was listed as a potential witness in this case, so there may even be a deposition noticed for him. That all remains in the future after the filing of the joint status report. When that hits the docket, we will, of course, notify you, as well as any other developments in the case. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.